Want to help support the channel? Then why not check out the merch that's available from the links below in the description. Help out the channel and get more phenomenal stuff for yourself. And now with that, let's jump straight into the video. Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video, and today I really wanted to talk about the Mutiny for my Morphing Power Rangers, but this is the Zord battle that's been going on, and I just want to say how it doesn't make sense. And when I was researching for a video, I decided to watch the Mutiny part 1, 2 and 3 because I thought, why the hell not? And there's so much that kind of bothers me that I kind of really wanted to talk about it. So with that, we're going to jump straight in. So if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. And yeah, let's jump into it. So if you're not familiar with this episode, it's the introduction to Lord Zed as well as the Thunder Zords and stuff like that. You have like all the Zords get frozen, and then you have the T-Rex and the Dragon Zord that turn against the Rangers because of Parontis Head taking them over, and you know the whole story is that the Rangers need to get them back before they can use the new Zords, etc, etc. So yeah, that's the Mutiny. It's actually one of the better parts in Power Rangers and shows that they were willing to go the extra mile to actually film their own stuff rather than it not, basically. I think one of the main things that really annoy me in this is the fact that they throw in really random clips to kind of pad out stuff. And that kind of really bothers me on a lot of levels. Now, I know at the time, and we all know this, Saban, he cared and didn't care at the same time. You know, he was willing to make as much, you know, use as much stock footage from Ranger because, hell, like, that was the main thing back then. But if you look at all of this, the footage, when mixed up, doesn't make sense whatsoever. And it doesn't tell most of the story, which is kind of weird. And because it's all random, there's no actual thought to it. So let's kind of talk about some of them here. So there's a point where Tommy shouts out that the Dragon Zord arms the missiles and it's about to fire at the Rangers, but they use other clips doing it. It's weird. It gets to the part where you see these missiles come out of the hand, but they get the Zords to do other stuff so that they're primed and ready. But then, like, the Dragon Zord will go off and run, and he'll go and do something completely different. And you just kind of think that if the Dragon Zord's going to fire the missiles at you, you would be like, it's going to fire at me, not, I'm going to go for a walk first, and then I might actually fire back. To me, it's so... Why? Just why? Who signed up on all these? The majority is, why wouldn't you have the Dragon Zord fire straight away? But yet telling the story, because that's it. You know, why didn't Tommy go, oh my god, he's armed, and then just decides to kind of like think, oh god, he's walking off. You know, that kind of, oh thank god. But no, it's not. I do generally think that at the time, if they didn't care, it was majority of, we need to pad this entire episode out. So if we have suddenly like, you know, the T-Rex about to use his like forehead blast, but then the Dragon Zord will just come in and they combine with something else. And it just doesn't make sense. Like, if you're trying to tell a story, then you would tell a story. You just wouldn't leave clips randomly. It's weird. And it feels like if you're telling this, then you would want that to happen. But again, they just didn't. I feel like if you're just doing this for entertainment, then there are multiple different things that you could do to do it. Like, you know, give more screen time, have more putty fights, you know, have like the Rangers fight Parontis head on. But just to kind of fill it up for entertainment purposes and just reuse clips just to kind of make a story, like, someone literally needed to have like storyboarded this or at least talked about it, but they didn't. And that to me just shows that at the time, like, they didn't care, or they didn't have enough footage that they could have used to make a like a seamless transition to it. You know, it just doesn't make sense. It's like if you have 5 clips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's then 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, and then you miss one out because what the hell. It just really irritates me on so many levels now watching back at it when older. When I was younger, it was possibly really fine. I do sometimes think that Power Rangers on some episodes was a rush job. if they didn't have enough footage, they would put something together. They would just mix and match and be like, fuck it, we're going to do what we want. And this, therefore, at that time, no one would really like pay attention. You didn't have the internet properly back then, so no one could have made a video on it or talked about it properly. So, you know, it's literally, you got away with it. And when you're a kid, you're just so invested in the story that you don't care. So you're just like, oh my god, I want to see a Zord battle. Now, that's what I liked when I was younger. I loved seeing Zord battles because they were the best part of Power Rangers. And seeing this sort of thing, like, oh my god, the Dragon Zord, he's about to fire the missiles, but he's going back into the sea and he's destroying the building, but now he's on land. What the hell? And that normally doesn't really bother me, but when kind of watching these shows back, just nitpicking on this just to fill it out, and it's just like, oh my god, Dragon Zord's going to attack, and it's like 10 minutes of the Dragon Zord just walking about. Even if this was on a budget, I do feel like you could easily showcase a lot more stuff. Like, you would have a general thing. So if you have like the Zord's about to attack the Rangers, then you'd use that lead up to the attack. So if you kind of moved it away and said, oh my god, Dragon Zord's attacking, you'd have maybe the lead up out the water, destroy the buildings, arm the missiles, fire, and put it properly rather than this hash job. It just irritates me. But either way, I just wanted to make a really quick video on it. It's interesting to go back and look at all these videos and or all these shows and figure out what they did wrong, or you know, were they just kind of lazy, or couldn't they do stuff, you know, back then? I know obviously things are limited, so I'm not going to kind of go too harsh on it, but obviously when you're editing footage together for a TV show, then obviously you have stuff there. But anyway, I just kind of really want to talk about it. If you go back and watch it, you'll notice that all these clips are all over the place, and it just kind of irritates me. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you think that the Mutiny is a really weird episode to have all the kind of random stuff? I mean, like, even thinking about it now, like the Megazords would be or the Zords would be attacking. Like, do you remember when you got all the people on the dirt bikes, and be like, they'll be in the city, and it'll be like, oh my god, like the Dragon Zord's going to attack, what the hell? And it's just like they're off in the city, when yet the entire episode's off in the in the desert type thing, or, you know, out in the mountains. It's just really weird, isn't it? It's just like, it doesn't work. I can't remember if that is the thing, but hey, I wrote this a while ago. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as check out the merch that is in the store at the moment. Yeah, definitely check it out. Go have a look, and I will catch you in the next video.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。